What's good? Red Lettuce, also known as Courtney, because that's what my mama calls me. Well, no, she calls me Kiwan. Anyway, that's my middle name. Anyway, got a question. I'm on Twitter, and I got a question from Aisha. Aisha, you gotta get it. Or it could be Asha. I could be reading that very wrong. Asha or Aisha. Now that I read it, it looks more like Asha. Monique. Hi. Oh, it was good. She asked me this question, and I felt like I wanted to, because I think there's a lot of people that roundaboutly ask me this question, or they're scared to really ask me this question. And she did, so shout out. She says, and it's a sincere question. Do you wrestle with the authenticity of your feelings for wanting to be remarried? Like, do you think that you're able to love another woman as she ought to be? Or does the pain of aloneness and grief influence your desire? I'm asking because I would only imagine that I would be so internally conflicted and frustrated in trying to discern my heart. And the answer to that is it's a mixture of both, actually. For me, I'm still dealing. I mean, the next month will make a year that my wife Joy has been gone. And I've been told in a lot of instances that it takes years upon years upon years upon years to like completely heal, and that the scab is gonna keep reopening. Because as the kids get older, it's gonna hit me. As I do begin to fall in love with someone else, it's gonna hit me. When something else, it's like I'm pushing her book right now. That sent me for a while. It's like there's always gonna be something that's gonna like put the wow, she not here, and I loved her thing in my head. And but at the same note, in the same to put it all together, I feel that in me losing my wife and the things that I've been going through and the things that I've been contemplating and thinking about internally is actually prepping me to remarry. Because if it's one thing that I've learned, it's not to take a person for granted. Not like I was taking my wife completely for granted all the time, but at the same time I did. I mean, I figured she'd always be what she had, and I figured she'd always be here, and I figured we planned forever. I figured that we, if anybody was gonna die first, it was gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but a lot of some of the influence is also loneliness and grief, and I'm not speaking for all men. I'm speaking for this man when I say that I process better with someone in my life. Not saying that I should have a girlfriend because it helped me better. I get over this a lot faster. But at the same time, I mean, I'm a affectionate dude, and I tend to do things better when I'm with somebody. I don't know if that makes me sound codependent or what, but that's how things work out for me. Prior to me being married, I was engaged to another woman, and she called the wedding off 3 days before it, and sent me down this self-esteem spiral and whatnot. And around that time was when I began to talk to my wife, to Joya, and it could have been more damaging if Joya wasn't there, but because she was there, I was able to kind of filter through it better, process through it better, and get over it. And now that person and me, we're like tight friends. Like, that's my sister. And I gained a wife that I came to love and build a family with, and etc. So I do know that God has really been dealing with me on a lot of different levels, not just in relationship of having another woman or having another wife or whatever, but just period. And I know in order to do a lot of things that he's equipping me and calling me to do, I will need a wife. And I don't just, I mean, I definitely need it for the companionship side, but I will also need it for, I mean, my kids need a womanly figure in their life that is going to help me to train them the way they should go. That's how family structure looks. Not saying I can't do it as a single man, but, or to say that people that are single women or whatever, they can't do it, but the structure was made to be man, woman, children. And so even if in that alone, even if I wasn't lonely or even if I wasn't in grief or whatever, whatnot, I still think that God would want that structure for me to raise up my children, to have a family structure, a true family structure. But I'm not going to lie, the loneliness and the grief do bite hard a lot. And you know, it's not a rush to, okay, I hope I can hurry up and get married. I do want to be able to love this woman, whoever this next woman will be, for who she is. And I believe that I can do that. I've gotten to a point where I can separate the whole she's not Joya, she's who she is. Matter of fact, and this is probably going to sound weird or whatever, I look forward to that. I look forward to learning another person. You know, her favorite snacks, her favorite, what turns her on, what turns her off. I like that. I'm a intricate, puzzly type of dude. So, like, I'm not, like, I like that. Would I be able to love her for who she ought to be? That was part of the question. And I think yes. But that comes with getting to know another person. But I can't get to know another person if all the other people think that they should stay away from me because I need time to grieve. They don't. It's like, it's different for people. Certain people need people to help them get over it. Some people need to process things alone. Me, in this situation, it's been a mixture of both. It's been times I needed to just don't mess with me, don't touch me, don't talk to me, don't. But then there's been times where I needed someone to talk to, and I needed someone to help me focus and get that out of the way. So, my consistent rambling answered some of these questions, and I'm a real transparent dude. I don't know if y'all noticed that yet, but I'm a very transparent person. So if y'all ask me questions, I'll answer them. I don't care what you gonna do with the answer. Like, I mean, if it helps you out, you know, then that's all good. And to be honest, sometimes it helps me out because, you know, it helps me free myself from things I think, and I think a lot. So Aisha or Asha, Monique, thanks for the question. Hope that answered everything.